I was a judge in the 2025 Agavos Awards, and I ended up trying 19 different reposado tequilas and ended up scoring 5 of them a 90 or above. So let's go through those. I scored Mosto Reposado a 90, and this was a tequila I've never tried before. It's made at NOM 1580, and in my notes I wrote that it was super balanced between the aroma, flavor, and finish. It's lightly aged, and it has a faint touch of mustiness or cinnamon on the aroma. Flavor also contained cinnamon, spice, and agave, medium body and mouthfeel, and overall I thought it was a really high quality reposado. This ended up winning a gold medal, so at least a few of the other judges agreed with me. Next up, Alto Kanto Reposado. It was good to see that I scored this highly in a blind setting because I'm a big fan of it when it's non-blind. I gave this 90 points as well. It's lightly aged, has a slight melon and mineral thing going on. In my notes, I wrote pastel, which is a reference to the look of contrasting pastel colors and how they all blend together in a complementary way at the hands of an artist. I use this term as a shortcut to describe the fact that a tequila has a lot of complexity, but there's no one dominant characteristic stealing the show. I'm a huge fan of this type of profile in a tequila. Now, I never put this word in my reviews because it's a description of a color and would just confuse everybody, but it's just my personal shorthand. The flavor of this has vanilla, chocolate, and agave. It's got a thick mouthfeel and a pleasant, spicy ending to the finish. It ended up winning a gold medal in the Agavos Awards as well, so people do like it. I scored Tesoro Azul Reposado a 90 as well. This is a pleasant surprise since the only time I ever tried this was from a tiny plastic cup at a trade show in Miami. It's made at NOM 1416, Productos Finos de Agave in Jesus Maria, Jalisco. The aroma has a lot of hay, agave fruit, cinnamon, and a trace of caramel. The flavor was kind of sharp and crisp with vanilla and caramel on the finish. Overall, extremely pleasant. It ended up winning double gold in the Agavos Awards, and I think this brand is overall pretty underrated and not talked about enough. I scored Teakaya Kosher Reposado a 90. Once again, this was a tequila I'd never tried before. It's made at NOM 1574 in Michoacan. I got a lot of smoke and earth on the aroma, and the flavor had smoke, oak, vanilla, and peach. It was thick and oily, and the finish was short and gentle. It won double gold in the Agavos Awards, so I'm not the only one who thought this was pretty solid. You can get a bottle from Sip Tequila for $65. It's an interesting and unique flavor profile. Okay, next up, and no surprises here, Lágrimas del Valle's 2024 La Loma Reposado, which is made at 1123, which is a distillery that seems to have a magic touch. I scored this a 91, and that's the highest score I gave to any reposado in the lineup. It's 46% ABV, so it takes a little time to open up and reveal its true personality. But once it does, you'll find a tiny bit of fermentation funk, fruit, cooked agave, green apple in the aroma. The flavor has a touch of smoke to it, cooked agave, natural vanilla, and a creamy mouthfeel. This one is definitely a complex and fun reposado, and the higher ABV really brings fun to the party.